Hey guys, it's Bianca and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing a bit of tea, a little bit of stuff that I've noticed going around South Africa. I'm not sure, it's probably worldwide, but I'm going to spill some tea on a couple of things that I've noticed in the makeup industry specifically. Before I start, you guys are probably noticing this scab-like infestation on my face. I had a really bad cold sore and it just blew up and it like spread across my chin, and it's busy healing right now, so it's a little bit scabby, it's all gross, and now the makeup has obviously emphasized it. I probably shouldn't be putting makeup on it, but I don't want to like scar you guys for life. So if you wanna see what tea I'm spilling about, carry on watching. So the first thing I want to talk about is fake makeup. Now, I've been a victim twice about being assured that the makeup I'm buying from a certain company is real. Now, I don't want this tea that I'm spilling is not naming and shaming, it's not brand bashing, I just want to make you guys aware of how easy it is to be scammed in Durban or wherever you live in Africa or South Africa. It's so easy. So I've been scammed twice. Now, when I bought these products, I wasn't as educated on the issue as much as I am now, especially as I'm going into studying makeup professionally. I have realized that what you put on your face is super important. So I was scammed twice. I think it was like either grade 9 or grade 10. I'm not going to name the products because it's going to be super obvious who it's from. I so badly want to do it though, but I can't. So I bought this one thing and I see it as authentic because, I mean, it looked the same and it looked pretty fucking real, right? And obviously I didn't know like pricing, and I didn't know that brand as well as I should have. I probably should have done my research before, but like I said, I was probably 15 or 16 and I knew fuck all about makeup. Oh, how much I've grown in 4 years. So yeah, that was the first time, but I hadn't known it then. So then the second time I bought something and I said, is it not cruelty free? I just filmed a video on cruelty free and I've got that thing in my head. I had bought a second product and I asked if it was authentic and she said yes. The price was pretty high, so I thought there's a chance. And then as soon as I got the item, I was like, this is not fucking real at all. You can tell, especially because it was a really high-end respected brand. So that just put me off the brand completely. I wish I still had the messages to show you that I'm not lying, but somehow they were deleted. How they were deleted, I'm not gonna say because it's so shady and I don't want her to fucking sue me. So yeah, that's fake makeup, how I was scammed into it. The second time I bought fake makeup was on purpose, because I had done a China Mall makeup haul, and China Mall is literally packed with fake makeup, and I thought it would just be interesting to see what it was like, which you should never do because you don't know what's in there. I think I bought the Balm palette and a Kylie palette, and now I just want to make a disclaimer. If I had used fake makeup in my videos, I've either said it speaking in a voiceover or face to face like this, or in the description box, just to be clear. So yeah, last night I made a few notes on like how to identify fake makeup, and a way to realize how fake it is shade names and colors. So if you can take like a real product versus the fake one, you can probably tell maybe the colors are slightly off, the shade names are wrong, or there are spelling errors either in the shade names or on the back of the packaging. Now it's also very hard to tell fake makeup and how it is real and if it's not, is because they literally copy and paste. So if I take my BH Cosmetics, which is real, so if someone wanted to make a fake BH Cosmetics palette, they would copy every single letter, every single word, all the ingredients word for word and claim it as their own. Meanwhile, they probably haven't used all these ingredients and are probably not cruelty free either. because they are mass produced, they don't have time to use formulas that don't break out or don't make the skin break out or have ugly skin conditions due to them. They are sold at an extremely lower price than the original, obviously, which has to make you think if the people who supply fake makeup buy the fake makeup at a certain price, they still have to put a markup on it. And if the markup added onto it is still ridiculously cheap, then that means, you know, the ingredients that have gone into the fake makeup is not real, it's not authentic, it's quick, it's mass produced. That means they have to use the cheapest, quickest ingredients possible just to get this makeup palette out. So for example, Fenty Beauty came out. Fenty Beauty is expensive, especially foundations, and how to tell if that foundation is fake or if that fake company is selling fake makeup is if a week after the launch it is on their fake profile or website and it is sold at a fraction of the price, it is fake. It is 110% fake, because we live in South Africa. South Africa is very slow. So if we had to order things from Fenty Beauty and in like massive quantities to sell real authentic online here, it's gonna take a while because our postal service is shit and our customs are shit as well. So do your research on the brand as well. Okay, so what else? Oh yeah, and they can get away with it because us women or men or people generally interested in makeup, we want high-end stuff for cheap. And what way to get the real thing for cheap, just to say you can have it? It's so easy. And because so many people still buy so much fake makeup, it's never gonna end. That's why fake makeup industry are booming. I mean, I go to like the stables, I go to flea markets often, and there's 110%, at least 3 stores selling fake makeup, and people buy it because of the brand name and because it's cheaper, and they probably don't give a shit about what's in the ingredients. So yeah, that's another thing. Okay, that's the fake makeup kind of washed away now. That they got that clear. I don't think I've missed anything, but if you guys still have questions about fake makeup, please let me know in the comments below. The next thing I want to talk about is how lazy and incompetent some original makeup brands in Durban specifically claim to be. So I'm not sure about Joburg and Cape Town. I've never been there, so I don't know, but there are a few Joburg and Cape Town like Instagram and online boutiques that sell stuff exactly the same as boutiques and companies in Durban. So how to identify this is probably the same makeup with just a slapped on different logo. So I'm going to try and attach pictures, obviously not shaming them or the names and everything, because I want to live. So I want to show you, so I'm going to post a few pictures of Instagram boutiques and online stores that sell the exact same thing, but with just different names. Now that to me is incredibly lazy, because number one, that means it is not your product. Number two, you're just slapping your logo on it and claiming it's yours. It's the same thing as fake makeup. It's super lazy and super incompetent and super distasteful. So there is a mass producer who is making these types of makeup, which, I mean, if it's mass produced and it's not owned by one sole company, quality is probably going to be pretty shit. So you have your sole distributor and your sole producer, and then all these little companies all order probably from the same people, because if it's exactly the same thing, we live in Durban. How many manufacturers do you know? Durban is fucking small. So guys, remember, I'm not a professional. I know nothing about this. This is just an observation that I myself have noticed. So yeah, what was I? Yeah. So there is obviously a main distributor, and all these smaller companies buy them for fuck cheap and then add a huge markup on them. And how you know this is because all these companies are selling the same thing. They're either exactly the same price or slightly more or slightly less. And I can think of 5 brands locally in Durban or even in South Africa that sell these same exact things but just have different names, which, I mean, it's dodgy because it's not their product. There's a different story if Huda Beauty came out with a new palette and then a company here made a dupe, which it's kind of the same thing, but because these aren't known in any other brands, I don't know if I'm making sense. I really hope I'm making sense because I'm visualizing in my head. But yeah, I'll attach more pictures. And another thing you need to notice is that because this main stockist or producer or manufacturer comes out with a new product, probably the 5 companies that are in Durban or South Africa have exactly the same product at the same launch time. So if there is company A, company B, company C, company D and E, they will each have that same product and launch it at the same time for a similar price. So that's how you know that something is a bit dodgy and it's not their sole product. So I know 2 companies that are sole products and they come up with their own original branded stuff. So one of them is Hey Gorgeous. I own 2 Hey Gorgeous products for now and I've nearly finished them. It's because they are also cruelty free, natural ingredients. It's so natural you can smell what is inside without the fragrance. And also Pink Cosmetics. Now Pink Cosmetics, I don't want to say she, but like the company imports authentic stuff, resells them, and she also makes and produces and manufactures her own branded skincare, body lotions, oils, bath bombs. It's not cheap shit coming from some main manufacturer where you have no idea what the fuck's in it. Another case in point, there is one woman who sells makeup on Facebook. I think she has a website as well, and she dead ass orders stuff from eBay, took eBay's like the name of the brand and made it her own on Facebook and sold it. She didn't even like cover up the logo or like anything. And another example of that is Glow Cosmetics. I can only mention Glow Cosmetics' name is because they're kind of under the water and they've already been busted for importing cheap Chinese makeup, and the lady who owns Glow Cosmetics just slapped her logo on top of it and then claimed it as her brand. That's the only reason why I'm saying that specific brand is because we know it's already a fucking shit show. So this is like, I think, a full-on rant, and a rant, and I feel like it needed to be said because there is so much going on in Durban that I feel like nobody really knows about. So I just want to, it's not like I want to take business away from them or I don't want to. I mean, I've actually never really tested their products because I don't want to. Why would I want to order something that's everywhere else in 5 different boutiques in Durban and South Africa in total? Like I would rather get something unique and where someone has worked hard to produce it instead of slapping a logo on it and claiming it as theirs. So I think that's what I have to say. I don't have anything else to say, but that's just the tea, and I'm spilling the tea because I feel like it's lazy and it's incompetent and it's not fair on people who start from this small making homemade, or not homemade, but like authentic, real, cruelty-free, natural ingredients that actually work for people instead of just claiming something that's theirs that isn't really theirs. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are a little bit more enlightened to see what kind of stuff that is out there and that you should be cautious of them because you actually really don't know where it's coming from and what is in it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or any other brands. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.